Gender role is gender role that gender roll my balls when you sucking my meat. You feel me? Real. Tired of this. It's gonna be the death of us. All this gender role shit. It's gonna be the death of us, for real. Everybody getting jealous of each other, talking about each other. For what? For what? It's gonna happen. It's gonna be what it is. A woman gonna be a woman. She gonna bleed once a month. And a man gonna be a man. He gonna scratch his ass and play football and stuff and fight. You know, it's gonna happen. You can't stop that from happening. Niggas be causing wars, shooting at people, trying to conquer stuff. You know, we ain't always want to do that. Woman don't want to go shoot at nobody. A woman has never had a dream about wrestling a lion and winning. It doesn't cross their mind. But I bet you have. I bet you had a dream. If you're a man watching, I bet you had a dream about wrestling a grizzly bear. Or even if you didn't dream about it, you had a daydream or you just thought about it, like, I could probably get a small bear or a gorilla or something. Like if I you know what I'm saying, if I ain't had that knee injury from football, or you know, if I worked out every day and I ran, like I could probably, you know what I'm saying, I could probably get like a small ape, like, you know what I'm saying, like I'll probably knock his ass out. He probably gonna nick me up real bad, but like, you know, nah, bro, you can't whoop an ape, bro. You can't beat an ape, bro. Trust me, bro. Trust me. Apes is big and strong, bro. I studied it. Orangutans are strong. But, you know, look at me. I'm babbling. I didn't went all the way into it. I might make that for another video. Yeah, I'm gonna make another video about that. About, you know, if we can actually beat an orangutan or not, or a monkey. But you see, this is stuff that women don't even think about. They probably think about you. And when the man say, "Oh, I've been thinking about you," you know, that's like a beginning stage. Like, man, that woman was fine as hell, and I was thinking about her. I be thinking about. I just met this beautiful woman, and I want to see what she about. And she got an ass on her. She pretty, got a good personality. I told her a joke, and he was laughing at all of them. And man, if she play her cards right, man, Mike can have some kids together. And I hope she a good mother to them, you know. And if she fine enough, I'll marry her so nobody else can't fuck her but me. Yeah. That's a man's mind state. A woman be just thinking about a man like 2 years later into the relationship. Hey, what is it? 2 years in, you still think about another human being? Hey, think about another human being 2 years later, like, they motherfucker doing the same thing they always doing. You know what they doing. What do you think about them like that? I do think about my woman, though, because she's not here right now. You know, I'm in California right now, taking care of business, and she in Texas. But, you know, when we're together, I don't just be at work like, hey, what is Ashley doing? Y'all women really be thinking about a nigga all throughout the day. Like 2 years later, that's crazy to me. And, you know, counting on a nigga to make you happy. And we got so much stuff that makes us happy. It's so much stuff that makes a man happy. I just don't think it's a lot of stuff that make women happy. I just don't think it's a lot of stuff. Like, we like to do a lot of fun shit. Y'all like to do stuff with humans. Like, we do a lot of stuff that don't involve a human. But women, you always gotta involve a human in what you, why you gotta, like, a nigga have fun skipping a rock down a pond. Like, I bet I can get that rock farther. And he'll pick up a rock and throw the rock down the pond. Like, oh man, that rock didn't go that far. Let me see if another rock will go further. He'll throw the rock down the pond. Try to get it further. Go fishing. Get a fishing pole. Oh man, let me see if I can get one of these creatures out of the water. If I set it up the right way. I mean, y'all do like social stuff. Like, I don't want to be next to a human being. Why you want to be next to human beings so much? Women are social creatures, though. You know, men don't really give a fuck about hanging out with another human being. I will. I kick it with my niggas sometime, but you know, that's it. After that, you know, what the fuck else is it? You know? All right, man. I'll see you. I'm gonna go hang out with my woman and kids. Hopefully have sex with her at the end of the night. And blow her back out. Play PlayStation. See, I already jumped off of the woman. already like don't want another human being involved already. I think that's what it is, though. It just, you know, gender roles is gonna be, it's gonna be different. You know, we just not the same people, and it is what it is. Yeah. So let's not destroy ourselves over this. Let's just love each other. You know, and then stop listening to all these other podcast people. Cause you listening to these podcast people, that ain't even your situation. Like, they out there arguing with their woman and, oh, my woman don't do this, my woman don't do that. Your woman probably doing all that. She probably sucking you up, cooking you food, taking care of the kids, but you turn on your Instagram or TikTok and you see a nigga with a microphone in his face with some bunch of Jezebels hanging around him, talking shit to him about gender roles and shit. Man, they whores. They don't know what the fuck going on. They don't never bring no real women on these podcasts. They don't never bring no house mothers on these podcasts. It's always a young, turned up bitch or OnlyFans bitch. And they do it on purpose, bro. They ain't never talking to no real women that got kids and a husband. Why they don't never bring a women with kids and a husband on the podcast? All you see is single Jezebels on that motherfucker. Dumbass bitch. I mean, I probably got blanked out, but these young dummies that can't hold it. She probably just sucked the nigga up in the back of the trash can after the club. She probably busted open for an extra Casamigo bottle at the hookah lounge in the bathroom, bro. That's who you bringing on these podcasts. You're not bringing no real women that taking care of their kids on these podcasts. You not, bro. You not. Because if you did, it would be boring. You know what I'm saying? If you did, it'd be boring. Because they would probably agree with their man. They would probably agree with what man, because they already know what to do. They already doing it. So you gotta bring a lost motherfucker on there to try to bring them to reality. Cause the women that's being provided for and having a loving relationship with a man and that's being took care of and taking care of him in the family and responsibilities, she not on that. She already figured it out. They're already gelling. So it's nothing to talk about. So you got to bring the lost bitches on the podcast and talk to them about becoming found. It's like a lost and found podcast. That's what they should call all them motherfuckers. Lost and found podcast. That's what they should call them, bro. That's what they need to call them. Lost and found casts. Cause that's all they fucking do is talk to the lost dummies, LD bitches. Y'all be talking to LD bitches on these podcasts, man, and these feminists, which is total garbage. These are women that are total garbage. Feminists. Want the man to change their gender role. Ain't nobody got to change for you. Did you know that the only thing that's stopping you from being raped and beaten and killed and had your way with is another man? Because you can't stop him. So you're depending on another man to say, hey, man, stop whooping her ass. Hey, man, don't put your dick in there, man. She didn't say you can. And the nigga gonna be like, who the hell you tell me? And then the man, like back in the caveman days, he had to be physically able to whoop that man ass. For him to stop this man from fucking the shit out of you and beating you up. It was another man. What a woman gonna do? Hey, don't put your dick in there. She doesn't want it in there. Shut up, bitch. Wow, he probably put his dick in you too. Now he got two bitches. So because you shouldn't have ran up on him and tried to stop him. Because you're not a man. You're not strong enough to run up on him and stop that. So now you getting fucked too. And you're getting raped too and beat up. That's just what it is. So appreciate a man. It's men out there that are stopping this from happening to you guys. And you're hating them. I hate all men. I hate all men. Men are the reason why your life isn't terrible. Men are the reason your life isn't terrible right now. Men are the reason your life isn't in horrid, destitute, chaos. Men are stopping it from happening to you. You know what men would be doing if it wasn't for the other men? They'd be like, hey, man, that shit is weird, man. Stop that. Stop doing that. Don't fuck that woman when she don't want you to fuck her. Don't have sex with her daughter either. Well, let's not get even started on that. You know what I mean? Niggas will be fucking kids. I'll be knock your daughter down when she come of age. She don't even have to be of age. These weirdos be looking at these niggas these chicks when they 5. I ain't gonna say 5 or someone, but like 11, 12. They get little nipples on them. I ain't want to talk about it. It's just nasty, but yeah, I got a daughter. I see 9th grade. Like, I got some weird ass Arabian dude like, oh, why you not smiling? You should smile more. I'm like, bitch ass nigga. What you worry about? You in a convenience store. Shut your ass up and give me my goddamn cigarello. You whole ass nigga. I almost snatched him over the counter. You brave soul. Saying right in front of me. He about 27. My daughter's fucking. My daughter was 13 at the time. Like, this nigga serious? Crazy, man. Imagine if I wasn't there. It would have even worse. Imagine if it wasn't men to stop these things from happening. Be grateful. Be grateful for the men out here. Stop playing. Quit the hate. You're living in a gracious society. Like you able to make more money than a man because shit moving to the internet. Like, don't get all cocky. Women are real cocky nowadays. You know? We love women. We don't hate women. I don't think men actually think about women like that. You know how like people be thinking like black people always talking shit about white people. Like, you know, it's a lot of white people that don't even think about black people like that. But you know, they want to be us and shit. They watch hip hop. They sell out hip hop concerts to mostly white people and our culture and stuff like that. But like, it ain't a lot of white people that just think about the power structure of the world, because they are it. You know what I'm saying? And so it ain't a lot of men that just think about the power structure of, you know, women and men. Except like, I guess if you a broke nigga and you ain't doing, she always calling you, you can't constantly getting called a broke nigga and just your woman disrespect you all the time. I don't know, I guess that's how it would be. But I've been seeing it, the conversation come up more and more. It's like, man, what's going on? This is a wild subject, you know? It's a long video. I'm gonna break this up into a lot. I might make like 10 videos of this one. So, well, yeah, man, it's like, why we talking about this? Like, well, where's the love at? Like, I love women, you know. I guess you niggas ain't. I guess a lot of people ain't getting their way, you know. So it's causing this strife, and then it's like a lot of people just saying shit just to say shit. A lot of people like not even going through that shit. They just speaking on stuff. You know what I'm saying? Don't let that spirit interrupt what you got going on in your household or what you got going on with your woman. Like you know your woman love the shit out of you and you love her. You be beating her pussy down to the ground. She be sucking the soul out of you. You know what I'm saying? And y'all be having a good time. That's okay. Don't get on to this negative gender role trend that's going on. It's a bunch of goofiness. Everybody's gonna end up gay. They probably ain't gonna let me say that. I'm gonna probably block that out. Well, everybody's gonna end up homosexual or lesbian if this stuff keeps up. You know? Everybody's gonna end up kissing and touching on each other instead of the opposite sex. They already pushing it. They already trying to feminize you guys. You know what I'm saying? They already trying to put dresses on all the men and women in pantsuits and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it should be cut out. It should be cut out, man. Like, it should be cut out before it gets too far, cause it's like a flame, and it's just gonna keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. It's gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm telling you. It's gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Oh man. Man. To the gym yesterday. Down. It's gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger, man. It's gonna spiral out of control. It's gonna spiral out of control. Love each other. Love on your family. Love on your husband. Love on your wife. And love yourself and your kids. Don't make it worse than it need to be. Women got these computer jobs. These computer jobs. You know, these computer jobs is really what's imbalancing everything. Because it used to, in a hunting gathering stage, used to be a hunt, like a man would be able to go out and hunt. You used to have to hunt for your food. The supermarket is what was messing up the power dynamics, of what messing up the gender roles is the supermarket. These cities, the supermarket is messing up the power structure. IT and tech jobs are messing up the power structure. Why? Because men don't have to go out and hunt. You don't have to go out and hunt and gather your food no more. You used to have to chase down elk with a goddamn spear and jump out a tree and and you know what I'm saying, wrestle a motherfucking goddamn deer and cut his throat and bring him back. And a woman would skin him and prep it and cook it. But now, all you gotta do is go to your IT job, go to your call center job, get paid your money, and then go to Walmart and get that same elk, get that same deer, get that same cow that you used to have to run down and slice his throat. And you could just go to your IT job, get a paycheck, go to Walmart, and then buy that same piece of meat that we used to have, that men used to have to work blood, sweat, and tears for. Yeah, man, niggas used to tear their ACLs and ankle injuries and get bored by these goddamn buffaloes and wildebeest and shit like that. Yeah. Just to feed their family. But they don't have to do that. So men are losing who they are now. Cause we in the house. Cause you can get it from the house now. That's why it's important for a man to get out the house. You don't want to be in the house around your woman all the time, because that's bad. They don't mesh together. It's not natural. It's not natural. You got to get away from that woman. You got to get away from her. Leave the house and go somewhere for like 5 hours or something, just to be gone. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got nothing, go get a gym membership. Go get a hobby. Go start going fishing or something. Going fishing don't cost no money. Going fishing don't cost no money. Going fishing don't cost no money, bro. It's a one-time purchase. You buy you a fishing pole, buy you some you can buy reusable bait. You throw it in the water, reel it back in. You know what I'm saying? Or you can get a grasshopper. Stab a hook in a grasshopper. Find a grasshopper on the ground. Come here. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that. And go fishing, man. Get you a hobby. Get out of that woman's face. Because it's not natural for you to be up in her face like that. And she loses respect for you for being in her face like that. And you're in her face like that because we no longer are hunter and gatherers anymore. Motherfuckers, and then they ain't got no construction job for you, or they ain't got this and that for you, bruh. Like, you useless now. And then these IT jobs and these call center jobs, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. But it's easy. You can get online, get a IT job, work from home, and mama. You know what I'm saying? And then who can't work at Walmart? A woman can work at Walmart, a man can work at Walmart. A woman can work at Reese's, a man can work at Reese's. A woman can work at McDonald's, a man can work at McDonald's. A woman can work, what the fuck else is it, man? A woman can be a teacher, a man can be a teacher. It's different type of teachers though, but you know, these are all like non-biased gender jobs, and it's not a lot. It's not a lot unless you like, you know, you doing like an oil field, a plumber, or a welder, or something like this. It's gotta be something real gritty, or farm work. They don't like all that shit. So that's probably, you know, get into some shit like landscaping. You don't see a lot of women just out there landscaping. You know what I'm saying? So shit, go get your lawnmower. You know what I'm saying? Get it in. Mechanics, there ain't too many women that's mechanics. There's some, but ain't too. They don't like to get down and dirty like that. You know what I'm saying? And they want to be equal, but they don't like to get down and dirty like that. So it's a lot of shit that they don't want to do that you can still do. You know what I'm saying? To get your masculine energy. But you know, if but like that's why it's like evening out like that. That's why, like, you know, these women starting to, they got them 401ks, they making $150,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? And then they jobs that they doing, like that construction don't make as much as some of these, you know what I'm saying? Some of these goddamn office jobs and these lawyer jobs and stuff like that. You know, these doctors and stuff like that. But not saying men can be doctors and lawyers too, not saying that. But, you know, some of these jobs that you just grinding, and ripping your shoulders apart and all that shit, like, you know, it's some little IT jobs that's bringing in like $150K a year, $120 a year. You know what I'm saying? And shit, you down there broke your back, and she just earning on you, climbing. You like, God damn, shit. It's wild, man. It's wild, and that's where the confusion is coming in at. That's where the arguments coming in at, and that's also where the power balance is being disrupted at. I ain't gonna say disrupted, but it's scaling at. You know what I'm saying? So I'd be like, in the middle class, black women, women are, you know, making more than men, damn near, or making the same as much as them. Women not making more than men though, because when you get to the top 1%, it's all men. It's all men up there, you know. And that is what evens the playing field. But like in the middle or whatever, you know, women are dominating. They going hard, you know. So, you know, it's a lot of stuff we could do to make ourselves valid though. You know, you just gotta think now. And you used to didn't have to think. And that's the thing about it, man. Men wasn't really wired to be, you know, with all these damn thinking jobs. We trying to lift a weight and knock a nigga the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? That's what we wired to do. But men are smart because we the leaders. Women are more emotional. So we do have a clearer thinking path. You know, we think we go off logic and not feelings. You know, that's why it's a lot of Like, hey man, I feel like I'm a woman, or women saying I feel like I'm a man, or I feel like this should happen, I feel like that should happen. What's actually happening though? What's actually good for society? What's actually good for the family? Or I feel like he's a good man. I feel like he's gonna do right. I feel like he'll raise my kids. What do you see? And that's why men, statistically, men do a better job raising kids than a woman. Single men do a better job raising kids than a single woman. For that reason right there. Because we think logical. You know, you see a woman on the strip pole, she's ass naked with her titties out, and a nigga just swiped $1 down her ass crack. Oh, I feel like she just doing this. Or I feel like she ain't really a whore. I feel like she could come out of that and be a housewife. That's called a simp. He's a simp ass nigga. That's why, because he in his feelings. What is she actually doing? She ass naked on a pole, being a whore, getting $1 swiped down her ass. That's what's really happening. So a man should be able to make that call like, no, I don't want her nowhere near my house. I'll be cool with her. I'm not gonna judge her for it. I even fuck the shit out of her and keep her phone number and hang out. But as to building a home and a house with her and her having kids, we don't think kids. We don't think kids like, oh, I want her to have my kids and I want her to cook food for me and make sure the kids are up in the morning to go to school and take them to basketball and football practice. We don't see that with a bitch that's sliding down a pole getting $1 swiped in her ass and pussy. We don't see that. But for women, it could be a nigga packing a gun in his belt 24/7. He hangs out at the liquor store. He sells crack cocaine. He just beat a nigga up the other day for violating. He done 6 years in the penitentiary. That's the man that you want to have kids by. That's the man that you feel gonna lead your son into greatness. That's the man that you feel like is gonna treat you with love and respect. That's the man that you get surprised when he swipe you across your motherfucking mouth for talking too much. That's the man that you expect to be an outstanding human being. Why? It don't make sense. It's not logical. It's not logical. You feel me? It's not logical. So that's the difference between women and men. We think with logic and y'all feel like, I feel like, or I want him. You want him. You don't even feel like that nigga's gonna be there for them kids when he gets you pregnant. You don't even feel like that. You hope he will. You hope he gonna be there when he gets you pregnant for them kids. Be honest. Be honest. You hope he's gonna be there. You know what you like? You like that aggressive ass nigga because he look like a hunter and gatherer. So your natural instinct is for your pussy to get wet when you see an alpha male that'll slap the shit out of a nigga. When a nigga got goals in his mouth and he swole in the motherfucker and he'll knock a nigga the fuck out. Or he, you know what I'm saying, he doing this and that. He got respect from all these niggas, but you know, he fucking hella hoes. And you know that. You know that. But you still attracted to him. Because your natural nature is you like that hunter and gatherer. You like that aggressive motherfucker. You want a nigga to choke you up and beat your pussy down to the ground. Yeah. You want a nigga to pick you up and walk around the room with you. You want a nigga to pick you up in the sky and eat your pussy while you in the sky. Bitch. You want that. You gotta pull yourself back for a well put together man. He could be that, but if he's well put together, he gotta calm himself down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, man, we not going for that. Man, we not going for that crazy ass shit. It's some women raised ass niggas out here, man, that be cuffing these stripper hoes. And then want to beat their ass when they start sucking niggas up again. She's a whore. You met her as a whore. What do you expect? That's your fault. That's your fault, brother. When you met her, she was a whore, and you got mad because she continued to be a whore. That's on you. You met him when he was a thug. You met him when he was selling crack and beat niggas up, gang banging, talking shit. You met him with 22-inch rims on his car. And now you want him to take them off. Now you want him to buy a Subaru for the kids. Now you want him to drive a minivan. You want this man to go from 22-inch rims, loud bang in the back, jamming Webby and Boosie, to driving a fucking Subaru or a goddamn Honda Accord that fits the kids and stuff, and taking them to football practice and basketball practice, and having sensitive, soft-ass conversations with your mother, and being family-oriented with teardrops on his eyes of people that he's been killed or friends that have died. You want a nigga with a war wound in his side from getting stabbed in prison. To be a respectable man around your mother and your family. And raise the kids when he gets you pregnant. That's insane. That's insane. That's insanity. And then when that nigga don't do it, guess what you go do? You go get another nigga like that. You see another nigga with tattoos, another nigga with a nice beard, and you know what I'm saying? Another grimy ass nigga. And then he get you pregnant. And he run off too. Now your goofy ass talking about men ain't shit. The men you fucking with, the men you choose ain't shit. The men you choose ain't shit. That's what it is. Your life decisions ain't shit. Your life decisions ain't shit. That's what ain't shit, bitch. Your life decisions ain't shit. Your type ain't shit. Oh, I want to have another type, but I'm going to be so bored. Oh. You letting boredom predict your future. You letting how you feel predict your future and your kids' future and the outcome of your generations to come. You letting how you feel predict that. We got to realize that this ain't all about us all the time. This ain't all about us all the time. It's not. It ain't all about us all the time. Sometimes we got to sacrifice for the kids and the greater for the future. That's the past. It's the future. The future. We got to sacrifice for the future. Talking to you too, nigga, that got that big booty stripper bitch. Stop it. Go get that flat booty bitch, man. That cook that good ass food for you. Yeah. 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 You don't like that, do you? You like old girl with the nose ring and the tattoos. Thong popping at the top of her pants. Ass fat than the motherfucker. Got a curvature here. Bam. Bam. Hips. Bam. Bam. Pussy probably wetter than a motherfucking Niagara Falls, man. Than a bottle of Dasani water, man. Probably dripping. Titties. Circular. Titties circular. Titties circular. I'm talking about a C cup. A C cup. Perfect C cup. Nipple poke out. Nipple poke out about that much. Ooh. Ooh, gumdrop, gumdrop, gumdrop. Nipple poke out about that much. Ooh, gumdrop, gumdrop. Gumdrop. Suck on that titty. Suck on that titty. So, suck on each titty. Fuck the shit out of me. Sucking on each titty. I like a titty so big you can get it in the headlock. Get that motherfucker in the headlock like that. I ain't got a bitch titties in the headlock. I grabbed both of her titties and I got her titties in a headlock. I was fucking the two at the same time and I got both of them in a headlock like that. She said, why you only suck the nipple? Suck the whole titty. I said, you got some big ass titties. So, show you a good titty sucker. I like the way you suck titties. I've been told I was a good titty sucker. Yeah. Yeah, y'all niggas don't know about sucking titties like I do. Sucking shit out of titties, bro. Fucking shit out of, bro. Okay, back to what I was saying. Yeah, and it's that's probably what you want, bro. But she probably got 3 different baby daddies, man. She done probably had sex with over 100 niggas, man. And you know, she a 304, man. You know, and she just ain't wifey material, you know. Or she could be a young Thundercat that ain't got no kids, but ain't, you know, she out here wilding, having fun, G. And you know, ain't nothing you could do about that, bro. Ain't nothing you could do about that, bro. Ain't nothing you could do about that, bro. Nothing. He like hanging out at the liquor store, getting money, fucking bitches and kicking it with real niggas, man. Ain't nothing you could do about that, shawty. Don't get mad when he don't change. Don't get mad when she don't change. You met him like that. You met her like that. That was your decision. But if you met that woman, and she was already a nurse, she was bored because she be at the house. She like to keep her stuff to herself. Might go out with her partners like once or twice a month or something and kick it. You know, if you met her like that and she continues to be like that, there you go. You met him like that. That's why, you know, women, when y'all searching for good men and you want a good man, you gotta meet him good. Men, when you searching for a woman, you gotta meet her good. She gotta be already that. That's why they say you ain't gonna don't search for what you want. Become. Mostly for women. Cause we the ones, you know, we the ones that's in control of the marriage. Y'all in control of the sex, but we in control of the marriage, and we in control of, you know, picking our mate. Y'all get picked. You know, so be the woman that can get picked. Be the woman that's ready to get picked. And it's a lot of women, it's some good women out there, man, that love to Cause I got a woman and I got kids and I take care of them. You know, man, it's so many women, you know, that even that I meet at work and stuff like that, they would love to be taken care of like I take care of my woman, man. It's been women that, you know, try to take me from my woman and get me to come take care of them and stuff like that, you know. But I'm not gonna do that because I'm loyal, you know. And I don't want to, that would be crazy for me to go take care of somebody else's family and leave my family. Even though it's niggas that do that. But, you know, and then women outnumber us like 7-1. So even if every man was patched up with a woman, there would be 6 bitches out there that's lurking. There's 6 women to every man that's lurking, lonely. Yep. 6 women lurking at all times. And women, y'all gotta realize that. Oh, you a cheater. Yo, you a cheater, you ain't shit. Y'all outnumber us 1-7. That man chose you. Just know, at all times on planet Earth, there's 6 women. There's 6 vacant pussies. I ain't saying, I'm talking about if every woman, if every man on earth was spoken for and had one woman, every man on earth has 6 other options, at least. At least. There's 6 bitches out there, vacant, 6 vacant pussies, ready to get filled with your man's ding-a-ling. So remember that. Be grateful. Be happy with each other. Love on each other. And I'm just saying, and there's a lot of men out there. There's some good men out there that'll take care of you and let you take care of him. You know, I know them. My brothers and my kinfolks, man, we some stoned down niggas, man. We ain't no sucker niggas. We ain't raised like that. You know what I'm saying? My dad, he was married to my mother, even though he whooped my mother's ass. I grew up in a 2-parent household for the first 4 years of my life. But it was really abusive because he was kicking my mom's ass and she left him. But she had 10 kids, Mom. I was the last one. And it's weird because if she didn't stick around and get her ass kicked, I wouldn't even be making this video right now. She stuck around for like 20 years and got her ass kicked, man. It's wild. Yeah, I got brothers that's down there 50 and I'm 30. You know. So if she didn't do that, I wouldn't even be here. So it was crazy, you know. But like I'm saying, like, you met them like that, it's probably how they're gonna end up being. You're probably gonna struggle a lot because you met them like that. Meet a guy. Stop trying to change the bad boy into the good guy that you want. You're gonna have to meet the good guy, and he might be boring. He might be boring when you meet him. Because we got to say magical words to y'all to get y'all pussy wet and for y'all to like us. Y'all ain't got to do nothing but get talked to. And men that's focused on their career and, and doing what they got to do in life, they ain't out here honing they talking to women skills. They ain't out here honing their game. They out here perfecting their craft. They not perfecting going out to the club talking, meeting with women. You know, sometimes I don't even know what people be saying to each other at the club. Hey, you at the club? I'm at the club too. What do you talk about at the club, actually? We're at the club. There's a bunch of small talk. Like, what the fuck is going on? But we at work, we talking about work and our goals and this and that and shit like that. I understand, but like, it ain't just like, me and chasing a purpose might not be at the hookah lounge that you keep going to. They might not be, you might have to wait till you run into this guy, man. And then if you at college, you in college, I know y'all both young and this and that, that might not even be the right time for you to be trying to find a man. So you might want to focus on your schooling, focus on your career path that you're going to take and stuff like that, That's probably what it's going to have to come down to. You got to meet him like that already. Oh.